Hello! Don't spend any Bicentennial quarter until you watch this video because we're gonna go over some really rare and crazy Bicentennial coins. Now these coins are very collectible, especially back in the day when they were first produced. The US didn't make that many of them. People hoarded the heck out of these coins. People thought they were gonna be very rare and valuable one day until the US decided to produce a ton of these coins. Millions and millions of these coins were produced and people had no idea what was going on, especially all the people that hoarded them. Today, they are collector's items and people will pay a lot of money for these coins, especially the coins that we go over in this video. So let's hop into this video. Looking at the front of this Bicentennial quarter, nothing looks out of the normal. It's just a normal looking quarter here, but it's only when you flip it over to the back that you notice that, hey, this coin looks like a chocolate bar. Something's wrong here, right? The coloration is wrong. That's because this coin is missing a clad layer. To keep a long story very short, to make sure you have one of these coins worth a lot of money, you need to get a scale to weigh your coin. It doesn't matter what type of scale you have, just weigh it in grams. If your coin weighs around 4.8 grams like this one, then you have a mint error worth a lot of money. Someone turned a 25-cent quarter into 228 bucks. Looking at the back of this Bicentennial quarter, everything looks pretty normal. The condition is very, very high. You can see there's no real gashes on the coin. Also understand that during the minting process, these coins are getting tossed around a lot, so you can have some natural mint state damage and it not actually detract from the grade too much. It's only when you flip it over to the front you can see that NGC graded this at a 66 because it was struck through cloth on the obverse. Now obverse means the front, reverse means the back. Somehow during the minting process there was a piece of cloth in between the metal and the hub that strikes the coin. It caused this crazy look. Now do I think this was intentional? It's very likely. Someone at the mint was just playing around, having a good time, threw in some cloth and then kept the coin and then wanted to later sell it online for a lot of money. Is that the actual case? Nobody will ever know, but what we do know is that this coin sold in a genuine online sale with Heritage Auctions for $881.25. Now this coin is crazy. If you ever see anything like this, you want to get it looked at by a coin expert because this coin got double struck and rotated 180 degrees. PCGS graded this bad boy at a proof 64. This coin sold for $1,920. I like the look of this coin that sold for $2,640 bucks. It's a 1976 S 25-cent coin graded by PCGS at a 68. Now if you look closely, you can see that something looks a bit off. You do see some crackling and other features that look strange. Well, this actually has a few things going on with it. First of all, you have clashed dies on the obverse and reverse. So think about two pieces of metal that strike the coin. If there is no coin inside, the two pieces of metal strike each other. So the two dies that strike these coins clashed, causing impressions on the dies that then struck the coin. On top of that, this coin was struck on a 5-cent planchet. So not only does it have a clash die issue, but also it was struck on the wrong piece of metal. Crazy coin here, very collectible, $2,640 bucks. We'll be brief on this one, but this Bicentennial coin had some pretty serious issues here. This one got struck on a 10-cent planchet there. Crazy coin, very small, because we know that 10-cent planchets are very small. But imagine finding this coin and then being able to sell it for $6,480. If you find one, please just don't take it to a pawn shop because you are going to get ripped off there. You want to find some trustworthy coin shop owners that are going to help you maximize the value and sell it for the most money possible. That is what I would do. That is what I recommend. I've seen way too many people get scammed and ripped off. There are some bad people out there just trying to make as much money off of you as possible. So be aware of that. Be careful. This coin sold for $6,480 bucks. 9,000 bucks. We're not going to spend too much time on it, but it was struck on a dime planchet. Not only that, but it was double struck. So there was some crazy stuff going on. Like I said before, the US wanted to produce a ton of these coins. So there was probably a lot of pressure on the mints to just produce a ton of coins, and the quality control process wasn't as good back then as it is today. Either way, imagine getting a nice little handful of these crazy errors and being able to sell this one coin for $9,000. Alright, this is just absurd. Now this has to be done on purpose. This coin sold for $9,600 and it was struck on a washer. Believe that. This Bicentennial coin was struck on a washer. Isn't that crazy? Now, I don't know about you, but this looks like something that was done intentionally by a mint employee who thought it would be cool. Who knows? Maybe they have 100 of them that they did and they pocketed, took home, and they had in their collection. That would be the best way to do it if you were doing something like that, which I do not recommend doing at all. That is fraud. You're stealing. That's all bad stuff. But the way to do it would be to periodically get them graded and then sell them off off one by one over time, trickle them out into the market, and not drop the value too much. You know, if someone came out with 100 of these all at once, it would tank the market completely, making the coin worthless, or worth a lot less than this, $9,600. If you enjoyed this video, pick up our completely free coin and currency ebook down below, and we'll see you in the next video.